Is it possible for a public appearance to be so uncomfortable that it makes the entire nation cringe at once? It seems that's exactly what happened this week during a book tour stop that was supposed to be a polished PR moment for former First Lady Jill Biden. Instead, what we got was a bizarre, headline-grabbing interruption from Joe Biden that has people asking serious questions about what is actually going on behind closed doors. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and keeps us bringing you the unfiltered coverage you deserve. The scene took place at a promotional event for Jill's new memoir, View from the East Wing. As she was sitting down with Whoopi Goldberg on The View, the former president decided to make a surprise appearance. Now, in the world of politics, we are used to calculated stunts, but this one landed with a thud. Joe Biden walked out from the audience, effectively hijacking the interview. Jill, clearly caught off guard, joked, "Joe has a question. Like you couldn't ask it later." He then turned to her and asked, "Who do you love most in the whole world?" To which Jill, perhaps trying to diffuse the tension, looked at Whoopi Goldberg and replied, "Whoopi." Joe's reaction? A shrug. It was, by all accounts, a moment that felt scripted yet deeply painful to witness. But why does this matter? Why are people reacting with such intensity? It's because this isn't happening in a vacuum. This is the latest in a string of moments that have left the public questioning the narrative surrounding the former president's health and the couple's genuine public persona. This appearance comes on the heels of some rather startling admissions from Jill Biden herself. In her memoir and throughout her recent tour, she's been shifting the narrative. She's no longer just the staunch defender she was during the 2024 campaign, she's now admitting to the fear she felt during that disastrous June debate against Donald Trump. Jill candidly recalled that as she watched him on stage, she wasn't just worried about his performance, she was frightened. She said, "Oh my God, he's having a stroke." It's a shocking admission from the person closest to him, confirming that even those inside the inner circle were seeing signs of severe distress that the administration spent months attempting to downplay or ignore. This leads us to the heart of the matter. We are looking at a clear disconnect between the image the Bidens are trying to project, one of a loving, stable, and capable couple, and the reality that viewers are witnessing on screen. When the former president wanders into an interview to ask for verbal reassurance, it fuels the critics who argue that the public has been misled for years. The social media reaction has been swift and brutal. People are calling the interaction staged, painful, and frankly, embarrassing. The analysis here is simple: voters feel a sense of betrayal. If the people who were running the country were themselves uncertain about the president's health, or if they were suppressing their own concerns while the public was being told everything was perfectly fine, that is a massive issue of transparency. The outcome of these sorts of moments is that they permanently damage the credibility of the entire administration. It's no longer about policy, it's about the reality of the situation during those final years in the White House. We are seeing a shift in how the Bidens are perceived. They are no longer in the driver's seat of the national narrative. Instead, they are left defending their legacy in the face of mounting evidence, both in terms of his past performance and their own public behavior, that the curtain has been pulled back. So, what do you think about this? Was this just a harmless, quirky moment between a husband and wife, or was it a staged attempt to manufacture a happy couple image that feels increasingly disconnected from the truth? Does this shift in Jill Biden's tone change how you view the cover-up claims regarding the former president's health? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to hear where you stand on this. The story of the Biden White House is clearly far from over, even if they have left the building. We will continue to track these developments as they unfold. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more critical coverage.